Hey guys, it's Nancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network. So, for those of you that have taken a look at the crime scene photos and have looked at the case file and still think that, you know, all is right in the world and everything that Gypsy's ever said about what happened that night went down the exact same way that it went down that night, I'd like to ask you a question real quick. If you can explain some things that I found. Okay, so if you notice up here, there's a couple things. There's a blue blanket right there, correct? There's a white pillow up here with a flower on it, and there's a flower pillow up there, and there's Dee Dee, and in the left-hand corner is the Barney, right? Okay, no problem. That all looks normal, right? Not really, but we'll go with it. Now, here's this pillow down here at the foot of the bed. And you might just think, hey, they moved it so they could do other things. Just a moment, though. And do you see this white pillow here? And up there on the bed is the prayer cloth that was underneath Dee Dee. Okay, you do, right? You see where they're at, right? And that pillow is over here on the left again, still down there at the bottom of the bed, okay? Okay. So if you read along with me, marker number 14 is the Barney stuffed animal was originally located in the bed, partially under the victim's head, however, was removed and placed on the right stand with the victim was examined, right? That's number 14. So they're notating that the Barney was moved. Now there's no blood on Barney. That's very odd, but let's just keep going here. But number 15, the flowered pillow laying on the bottom left corner of the bed. And then he gives the measurements from the wall. And I want you to read up here why he's doing this, because he's going to make a diagram of where everything was in the actual room. And that is normal for crime scene analysts to do and investigators to do. In fact, I typed into Google, why do crime scene investigators measure the locations of items in a crime scene? Number one is to create a sketch. Number two is to document the scene. And measurements show the size of the area, the height and width of doors and windows, and location of the victim's body and evidence. To take photographs, because photographs can be distorted by camera angle, lighting, and lens size. Measuring devices can be used to show the relative size of items in the photograph. They're not doing that. They're documenting where they are in the room. And the last one is to ensure accuracy. A sketch can be used in conjunction with photographs to accurately depict the scene. Okay, keep going with me now. Now, can you read number 20? It says that there was a white pillow with flower design laying at the head of the bed on the right side. No measurement was taken of this item as it was against the headboard, which was against the south wall. Okay, now that one's in the actual right brace. It's the right one. It's there, and everything is good. But number 21 says that there's a white pillow with possible blood on it. Notice he didn't mention that there was possible blood on number 15, despite the fact that there is actually blood on number 15, which makes no sense because it's not where it would have been to get the blood on it. But anyway, a white pillow with possible blood on it found on the head of the bed, partially on the left side of the bed. A measurement was not taken of this photo. And then number 22 said strands of fabric that had been tied in a knot that was laying not next to item number 21. Really, shall we go through the pictures one more time? Because I want to talk about them now. So again, we have the white flower pillow. We've got the other flower pillow. We've got the Barney up there. And we've got the blanket. Oh, by the way, he moves the blanket around and takes pictures of it in totally two different areas and says that it's on the left when it's actually on the right, on the floor. He takes pictures of it on the floor. That's in that little thing I showed you a little bit ago with all the numbers. But let's keep looking. So why would this pillow be down there? Why would he measure it down there when it was clearly at the top of the bed? That doesn't make any sense to me. But there is blood at the bottom of the bed that They don't notate at all. And there's actual blood on the floor if you zoom in real hard and look at it. They don't notate that either. Now, here's the pillow that he says was up there on the actual bed against the headboard, which it's clearly not. And oh, by the way, do you see the prayer cloth that was to the left of it? To the left of what, sir? It was underneath her body. So it was to the left of her boob? Her stomach? No, he says it was next to the left of item number 21. Well, it's definitely not left of it right now. It's on the right. And it's not up on the bed. So what in the actual ever-loving hell is going on in this crime scene? So do you still think that Dee Dee was killed in the bedroom with the jabber by Nick? Or would it be more likely that she was killed in the kitchen where all the blood is and down the hallway? Oh, and by the way, did you know that there's only 3 spots of blood inside that room that they notated besides the sheets? But there's like 8 different ones in the kitchen. Oh, and one of the ones that they notated in that room, it's on the door frame. There's also blood all the way down the hallway on the floor and on the actual walls. So, I'm sorry, I don't know what game of Clue we're playing, but it certainly is not the one we've been told. Have a good one from The Good Wives, serving up true crime, one dish at a time. Let me know in the comments what you think. Bye. Mwah.